Friday, December 19th, 2025. National Weather Impacts for Pilots and Operations. A vigorous synoptic storm complex dominates the weather story today across the United States, with a strong jet-driven cold front and associated mid to upper-level trough sweeping eastward and producing the most consequential impacts along its path. From the Pacific Northwest through the plains and into the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic, this system is driving widespread operational challenges, while areas behind the front trend drier and cooler but remain breezy. Along the North Pacific coast and into the northern Rockies, an active Pacific storm continues to funnel deep moisture and strong winds inland. Widespread rain and gusty surface winds persist, keeping ceilings frequently in the MVFR to IFR range at coastal and inland terminals. In the higher terrain, accumulating snow and blowing snow are affecting mountain passes and high-elevation routes, with terrain-induced turbulence common in and downstream of the ranges. These impacts gradually ease late today but remain operationally relevant through much of the day. Across the northern and southern plains, the advancing cold front and tightening pressure gradient are producing strong surface winds and enhanced low-level wind shear. North of the boundary, colder air wrapping in supports scattered snow showers and localized reductions in visibility, particularly across the upper Midwest. Turbulence is elevated both in the frontal zone and in the post-frontal mixed layer, especially for climb and descent profiles. The Great Lakes region into the Midwest remains active today as the frontal boundary pushes east. Periods of rain transition to snow on the backside of the system, with ceilings fluctuating between MVFR and IFR. Gusty northwest winds behind the front may create handling challenges on approach and departure, especially at exposed airfields. From the Mid-Atlantic into New England and upstate New York, this front is a primary operational concern. Ahead of and along the boundary, moderate to occasionally heavy rain lowers ceilings and visibilities through much of the day. A strong low-level jet enhances rain rates and wind gusts, while rapid drying and clearing follow the frontal passage late, though brisk northwest winds linger into the afternoon and early evening. In the deep south, Gulf Coast and Florida, the front is now exiting or has recently passed. Early day impacts include low ceilings, patchy fog, and scattered showers, particularly across the Florida peninsula. As northwest flow establishes, ceilings steadily lift and conditions improve to VFR from west to east through the day. Residual breeziness and lingering stratocumulus early may still affect morning bank operations. Across Southern California, the Central Valley, and the Bay Area, high pressure and subsidence dominate. Morning coastal stratus and patchy fog may briefly lower ceilings near the coast, but widespread VFR prevails inland with minimal precipitation and only localized terrain-driven turbulence. Over the Rocky Mountains, strong flow aloft and cross-barrier winds support mountain wave activity and moderate turbulence, particularly east of the Continental Divide. Eastward into the high plains, dry but windy conditions persist behind the front.